Hello YouTube, and welcome to part 2 of my video called Finishing My October Paper Pumpkin. Welcome to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I'm Alice Seraphin, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. I'm not going to go over everything that's on my whiteboards, because if you've seen part 1, you know. But I will tell you that today is November 18th, and it is the last day of Stampin' Up! Celebration. The sale consists of things in the annual catalog. That is 10% off cardstock, 15% off ink pads, excluding ink bundles or third-party ink pads such as Memento or StazOn, and 20% off dies. Now, I will tell you, the 20% off dies is a fabulous deal. I personally purchased more dies and cardstock. Ink, I did not need. Ink refills, I do need. Ink pads, no. So, let's go ahead and go. Now, on my first video, we were using up parts of Paper Pumpkin that I had left. I had 2 and a quarter card bases, you could say. So we made this card using Versamark and silver embossing powder and a little bit of the Peaceful Place DSB. I'm using that envelope with that. And this one, I popped the trees up. I put a little piece. You can't tell unless you look really close. Let me put the tree up. There's a little piece of this plaid underneath the trees. And I'm using one of those envelopes. This one came about because I used this piece of it on another card. So I was like, why not work with it? And we did. Really cute card. I like that one. So today we are going to be using the very last envelope. So let's see what we can get out of this. There's my envelope flap. And then we are turning it, cutting just a hair off. Actually, a little bit more. I'll show you. See this here? That silver? I don't want that. So I am actually bringing, oops, need a smidgen more. There we go. And trying to make sure I got it right in there this time. Yes. So this is what I cut off of the sides. Now I open this back up and I'm cutting. I place the fold right on my cutter. Now this one, I'm going to bring this in and cut off the little fold. This one looks a wee bit crooked there. It sure does. It could be just the printing. So we are going to straighten it out at 4 1/4. Yes. Okay. Now, I have a wee bit of an idea. I'm not sure how well it's going to work. But I brought in 2 basic white card bases that I made. And I am thinking I'm going to need to trim this down just a wee bit. But I'm thinking of bringing in this punch and punching it out at the top. We'll see if it works or not. Okay, I do want to trim this down. My card base is 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. So I know that I want this to be 4. And then 5 1/2, and I need a 1/4 inch cut off. You know what? I'm just going to mark a 1/4 inch and do it this way. So right there is a 1/4 inch on the top and on the bottom. Yes. Okay. Those I will not be using. They go in the recycle bin. So let's see if this works out like I want it to. I know this sits on there the way I want it to. Okay, let's just, we're playing here. This is playtime. So let's see what we have. I'm wondering if I want to go straight in the middle, but I don't. Okay. I'm hoping you can see this. Let me get a whole poker so I can show you. There's a little silver line here and a little silver line there. I am going to line the edge of my paper up on this little silver line when I make my first punch. I don't think you can see that in the camera. So right here is where I'm lining it up to make my first punch. Now after my first punch, I slide this over, okay, and I am going to align the silver images here up with what has been punched out. And I'm going to give it another punch. Now I'm sliding it again. Not sure how this is gonna, wondering. Okay, I think we're gonna cut this off here because I like that it's, I don't want to punch anymore there. Now let's set those aside and bring back the cutter. You know what? I think we're going to cut this off and use this either on the inside border. I think that's what we're going to do. I just wanted to use the punch. All right, there we go. Pretty nifty. So now I have this long image here. I could bring in the envelope piece. So now I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with this, right? Or, you know what? I can, what is this? Change of plans, 2.5 inches. Half of 2.5 inches is 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eighths. 2 and 5 eighths. Because 2.5 would have given me 5. This will give me 2 identical squares that we are now going to create with. And then, let's see, 2 squares do I need? Is this square big enough? No, that is not big enough. Okay. Trying to figure out how big I want the next square. An inch, a half an inch all the way around would need a half an inch. I needed an inch bigger than this. So 2 and 5 eighths, and an inch bigger would be, let me get my, okay, 2 and 5 eighths is there, right? So an inch from there to here is an inch, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, Alice, I'm not good with math, I'll be honest with you. So let's do it on here. Because it's 2/8 of an inch square. Let's see, we're just gonna count. 5 eighths is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That's equal, and 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This should give me a square with a half an inch border all the way around it. So it's 3 and 7 eighths. And let's see if that gives me a nice big frame around this card. And it does so nicely. Now, do I want it going this way, that way? And to tell you the truth, the basic white on this card is bothering me. That big, stark white image there. Do I want to put it on a piece of shaded spruce? I am trying to figure out now. Or do I just make a square card? I don't have an envelope for a square card. I'd have to make one. But this could be, I think we're going to do it square. This could be a gift tag. So that's what it's going to be. If you have square envelopes or want to make a square envelope, that's wonderful. I don't want to right now. I have a lot of painting to do in my house. So I am going to make this into one very large gift tag. So let's do so by cutting this down. And I want 1/2 inch border all the way around. Here we go again, measuring. 1/2 inch. Excuse me. So this is 7/8, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 4 over. So there's 2 and 4. It needs to be at 4 3/8. And I cannot do it on this cutter unless we go 4 3/8 from 5.5. Let's see how much I need to cut off. 1/2 inch, 1 inch and 1/8. I love my math skills. 1 inch and 1/8 is how much I need to cut off from this. I will be using that, not this moment, but there we go. Now I have me, or I might just leave it as a card. Envelope, I could just stick it on a present. That doesn't need, I like that. Okay, so this is going to be a card. This we're not using yet. Or actually, those would be pretty inside, look. But we're not going to do that. Okay, we're going to glue this down. We are going to put a piece of this pretty gingham ribbon that I love so much up at the top. Let's see how much I need. Five and a half inches. All right. And if you watched the earlier video, yeah, I put a lot of stuff away. Bringing it back out. All right, I need 2 pieces of tear tape. Where's my little... Let's try to line this up where I want it. I want it right on this 1/2 inch mark from the top. So there, right below that would be nice. And this is going on the back. Well, maybe if I can get the score tape off my finger. It just needs enough to hold that in place, and it does. Okay, and so then we're going to pop that up on dimensionals, but first let's glue the Real Red piece down, maybe. I sure hope my order arrives. I got to pre-order a few things. And I only order things which I like, things I know I will use more than one time. I don't purchase stuff from the catalog just to do a video with. No. I purchase things from the catalogs because I like them. And money is too tight nowadays to purchase things I will only use once. It doesn't mean that I don't make mistakes and order something I turn out not to like, because I have done that. things that I was just like, oh, no, I'm not going to be using this but this one time. And then I usually donate that to somebody else. See if they would like it for their personal use. Because it has no purpose just sitting in my room. And I have quite a bit of things that I like and I keep. I have the very first stamps that I ever purchased from Stampin' Up. That were Halloween. And I know that I will keep them forever. Okay, now of course, you know, I'm going to put a bow up there. Just a little bow. I'm not going to put a saying on the front of this card, but we are going to put a little bow. And let's see. Make such cute little bows. I have used so much of this ribbon. It's hard for me to say goodbye to it. Okay. And a little piece of tape again. And actually, I'm going to be using 2 pieces of tape because this bothers me. And I know now why I do not put the tape behind need my needle, behind the card. Do not put the 2 pieces of ribbon behind your card because this happens. And then you got to stick something under the ribbon. So if you had it in the front, you knew you were putting a bow on it. Meet your ribbons up in the front. It is easier. I know what I was thinking there. But now that it holds it down, place that there. There we go. Okay. Oh, so cute. So cute. Oh, I do like it. It's like a little present. Okay. Now it changes my whole idea of what I'm going to do with the rest of these. I am going to make gift tags to go in. I have a little box here. They are retired. They were the Love You Always boxes. And I haven't opened them yet. But I haven't even put one together. I'm not sure why this has 2 pieces. If that's the box. I'm not sure about this. Okay. But I like the box size. It looks pretty good. If you have, I ordered some of the little paper pumpkin boxes. But like I said, my order isn't here. So use what I have on hand. This is going to be a great little gift for, I think, the mail person or the bus driver of my grandson's bus. And I have some chocolates left over from Halloween I can put in here. I'm just folding all the edges. Let's see. Because see, I'm not sure exactly how this box gets put together. Did I do it wrong? Somehow that needs to go here. And I know some of you are like, well, it's not that difficult, girl. Are you sure? Like, I'm having one heck of a darn time. Alrighty. Are there directions on the box? This is crazy. Oh, my girlfriend Jackie told me, Alice, I had a heck of a time with those boxes. I'm like, oh, did you really? I didn't. But yeah, I'm having a heck of a time with this box. Okay. Why am I having such a hard time with a box? A box. I will make this work. Okay, first let's give it a good crease. I hope you guys are laughing with me because I am like at a loss. But creasing with a bone folder always seems to help things, especially boxes. If I can't figure this out quickly, I will just have to wait until I take it to my girlfriend's house on Saturday. Say, help me, Gina. Help me, help me. Okay. If those go that way, hold on. If that goes here, yes, okay. And that goes like so, then it would figure, I don't, see, this is what I don't get, is this closure. And that, does this go inside this box? Oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm having this hard of a time. It's a box, for goodness sakes. Nothing much more. Okay, I'm going to make it fit for what I want it to do. First thing I need to do is cut these off. This will work. But I will be taking them on Saturday and say, help me figure this out because I had to cut the box up to make it work. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I'm doing something. Okay. I'm going to get me some pieces of tear tape and stick it in here to like so. Let me stick that to the side. Needle, needle, needle. Here we go. Please don't bleed. I had poked myself with that. So for this side, I'm going to bend that back for now. I am going to bring those two ends in. In there. That end is in. Huh. I will make it work. Then I will figure out how it really goes. That's, yeah, okay. One there. Doesn't matter how they really go there. Just as long as they hold the flap in. Come on. Work with me, not against me. Please, thank you. There we go. Now, tell me why this is like that, somebody. So I'm going to cut this here. I told you I'd make it work. So we're going to turn this like so. I just need a small tab. Just putting a crease in it. I need to stick that back before I lose it. Okay. Now I have this, which I I was thinking I could make a small tab to go inside this right there. Pencil in hand. This is where it needs to come to sit in there. So I need it kind of as such. And we'll see if it works. See if that goes in the slot like I think it should. And if it goes down like I want it to, I might have to move it. Look, I made a box fit. Okay, it's not perfect. So let's see what I need to do. I think I need a little bit more cut off of this end. And I need to cut off the fold part on that end to make it sit properly. Much better. Okay, I like that. It does work. It does work. Now, is this thing supposed to go in here now? That's a really tight fit. I work it though, maybe. Okay. You know what? I don't need these. If I stick it in there, let's just cut those off. What am I thinking? I wonder, can I fit it in here and cut it off? No. I'm gonna have to do this by hand and try to do it neatly. I don't know why I'm cutting when I should be using persistence in me. Says do this. I want it to work a certain way. I'll make it work a certain way, right? I'm trying to cut off okay, definitely need my X-Acto knife now. This edge here is bothering me greatly. If I hadn't glued it together, I could have set this down and did it. Now that looks crappy. Let's put the lid on this before I poke myself with it. Okay, so back to the scissors, since that seems to be, there we go. I will probably do another one, but this gives me, I can cut that off and put it on the inside. I can do that. Should have done that with the other one. Don't know why I didn't think of it. Okay, there that goes. Nope, we're going to cut it down a little bit more. And that is just going to get folded in as such. Okay. Some tear tape to stick in there so it stays down. And let's put that there. Put that there. Poked myself again. Okay. So now I made myself an open box that will slide inside this part of the box so that when, oh, I can make a little thing on the end of it. I like that idea. Because if you can't get in it, what good is it, right? That's almost to the middle. There we go. And let's bring, well, we're going to have to put another one on the side because that is really like to the side, not where I would like it. That looks better. And we're going to stick, oh, let's see, where'd the ribbon go? We're going to put a little loop like so in there. Okay. So you can pull this out. I want to tie a knot here. And then put those ends there. Okay, let's see if this works. This is really small to do this. That is not gonna work, Alice. Let's make a bigger one. I wanted to make a loop here. Oh, all thumbs. That's what I wanted. I wanted a loop to pull it out. So it's gonna be like so. And so I don't need all that much, but now let's put this in this end. This one in this end. There's probably a simpler way than what I'm doing it, but I like it like this. And I'm going to bring in some tear tape. Flip it over. Okay, I'm putting a little piece of tear tape in between these two pieces of ribbon. Trying to get it off. It's really stuck in there. Okay, so then I'm going to pull that side down, give the ribbon a snip, and now I'm going to place this piece on top of that ribbon. Can you see that in there? Like so. And pull it off. No. There we go. I have just fetal fingers. And I'm going to lay this one on top of that ribbon and give it a snip. And there we go. Now I have a pull tab using the same ribbon. Yeah, I'm happy because if you can't get it out of the box, what good is it, right? Yes. Okay. I'm happy with that. Now, this is going to be the gift with it. We can use this on the front. I can use some of that behind it. I can cut this down a little to make it fit on this, so I have a pop of red. What else do I have? I could do the shaded spruce. Get it exactly on there. Maybe do a little border of white to go with that. Okay, so we're just making a box and a card. It looks like. But I will put tags in it. I have some. So let's turn this over. So I know I'm well within what I want to do. And give it a mark on this side and a mark on that side to cut it down. And it looks like it is perfectly right outside of this. So there and there. Now I should have done it, which is the top, which is the bottom of this. Okay, this is the top. Now keep it closed. In a minute, after I get the measurement of the box, then I'll be taking it down some. There. Now that just does not look straight. Okay, now I can take off some. I don't know why that did I not put it close enough? It's still bugging me, guys. Sorry, but some things just get to me. Alrighty, so we're going to take it to there, to there, and let's see how this works. Now I'm gonna square it up. Okay, see, something's crooked, and that's driving me bonkers. Okay, now from here, I'm gonna take an eighth of an inch off, all the way around. So it's there, there. Almost, but not quite. There. Now let's see what I have. Yes, I wanted it to with just a smidgen. I'm gonna put this, make sure. Nope, I got it going the wrong way. I'm gonna leave that open. And here we go. Now this, I know I need to bring that smaller. So this is my real red piece, and I want a square of it. It is 2.5 inches that way, so we need it to be 2.5 this way. And this needs to be 2.25. Yep, 2.25 by 2.25 to fit on there like so. And I like it this way. I don't like that. Nope. Okay, let's do this. I don't have, if I did it this way, I could put a thing that says Merry Christmas up there, which I like. And it's okay that it opens from the top. It could even be an ornament. Okay, it's going on See, you never know. When you sit here and create, things change. And I hope you guys are getting that with me. Yeah, I changed my mind. It could go on your Christmas tree as a gift. Okay, and now I need something. Oh, yeah, I could do that. But I would want the saying, okay, I'm going to emboss again. Sorry if y'all feel that way. She's embossing. But I can't help it. It needs to be silver on this piece, and I would like to use it at least. Okay. Embossing buddy time. Embossing powder on the ready. It looks pretty good to me. Pick it up lightly. And we're going to give it a heat up. And it's almost done. I know where all my paper pumpkin sentiment pieces are that I keep to use. They are with the box of tags that I don't know where that is, but it just came to me. That's why they're together. I put them together. Okay, I have a piece of tear tape sitting here on the side of my desk, so we'll just use it. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, let's see. Ah, cute. Okay, tags. I wish I could. I'm looking and looking to see where my tags. Oh, my goodness. I found them. All of that. Look at, I changed the box they were in. They were sitting on the floor right next to me this whole time. Okay, let's fill her up. That one doesn't have a to and from. I'm gonna need to get my good old to and from out and some stays on. And the rest of these items from my paper pumpkin, they're gonna go in my Christmas stash here. I'll put them in a little envelope. Okay, to and from, to and from. There's one. Let's get out. I'm gonna have to put some string on these, but we'll fill her up first. I should have really put these on here before I put the decorations. Okay. See how many we can put in this box. Comfortably, that is. 2 and from. This has to and from on it. This one, no. That one needs to go away. From and to. That one's real little. This one has to and from. That has to and from. That one does not. This would be a good gift to give your neighbor. Different tags. So happy those. Okay, we have one of those in the box already. I don't have one of those in the box. That one. We could stick them all in there and I'd be done with these tags. Let's put some to and from on this one. To and from. Okay, maybe let's make a few more. Let's count how many we have in here though. Maybe I can get a dozen in here. That'd be a good number. Let's see. I can make a few with what we have in here and what's in there, I'm sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One more. And we have a dozen tags in this lovely little box. Okay. Tag time. What do we have left that we can make? Oh, wouldn't that be a cute Christmas tag? Okay. Let's see what I have. But this fits. Nope, I would need a bigger strip of that. So let's try again. Trying to look at what I have down here. Is this wide enough? Yes, it is. And I can only get 3 of those on there. Okay, so let's cut this top one off. And we're gonna glue this. Do we want the plaid? I want the plaid. Why not? It's so pretty. All right. Now I need a little strip of white. And I bet this is the part we cut off from our card. I bet that will work just wonderfully back here. So it is 4 inches long, so I wanted to get 3 1/4. And we're gonna stamp the to and from on it before we glue it down. To and from. Now let's do it again. The from didn't really come out that well, so let's try being a little more cautious. Smidgen of glue on the back. We need a hole in it. Right in the corner of the holly. And dare I make any more? Let's see, we have stuff. Let's make it. Let's see what else we got in here. I have some shaded spruce pieces. Trying to think. Oh, Nope, that tag, unless I used, trying to think. I have made so much with the Evergreen Border Punch. And that's the first thing I see, these flaps of these envelopes, and that's the thing that goes to my head. Use the Evergreen Border Bunch. Maybe I'm just doing what I do with the tag we just made. Okay. That is kind of cute. I could do another, but I don't think so. I think we're going to leave it at this and leave this video finished. I am just going to put some baker's twine on the ends of all of those. So I'm going to move all of this stuff aside, and I am going to consider this paper pumpkin done. I know I have a vellum tree left and a few little pieces, but you know what? I can always use these as bits and pieces and put those in my bits and pieces stash for another day of creating. I will not give this particular box away, but I know now what to do to create the box. So I will pull out our tags. This is what we made today with it. But we have a box of tags, and let's find some twine. Ooh, I got this little sparkly piece we could use on there. This was in my drawer of twine. Let's cut this in half. I'm looking for the scissors. The white-handled scissors. I don't know why, but they cut this stuff much better than the others. Okay, let's go ahead and put this on in the hole. There we go. Now I have a hanging thing for the tag. All right, y'all. Well, this concludes my paper pumpkin for the month of October 2021. Thank you for watching, and please comment. Give me a thumbs up. If there's something you see that I need improvement with, please feel free to comment. I appreciate them. There have been some comments. I'm still working out how to do that, along with all the other crazy stuff that's going on right now with the holidays coming. But I take every comment to heart, and it means a lot to grow this channel and to share with you my love of paper crafting. And it's just such a great passion. It's brought me joy. It's brought me out of a terrible depression place. Even with the murder of my mother, this has been, my aunt calls it her happy place, or creating space, and it is truly my happy place, and it is my wonderland, and I love it. And I hope you love creating if you're watching this video, and I hope I inspire you to try new things, make things work when they don't seem like they're gonna work out. Be creative out there and enjoy. God bless all of you. Bye now.